Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Now the drama is getting even more serious and more complicated in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, as the Ooni of Ife is said to have confronted Blublo. How could you? How could you? How could you do something like this? They said this confrontation was made in a showdown, over Queen Naomi's registry removal. How could you do something like this? And they said Blublo has been crying and saying all sorts of things. That the aunt that is involved in this has got absolutely nothing to do with her immediate family. That as a matter of fact, this same aunt, of course, being a member of the Lafogidi dynasty, happens to be those group, the Lafogidi dynasty is very big, okay? It's not just one, okay? They are big, okay? If you know, even Ebony is from the Lafogidi dynasty, hence people started saying that they were cousins, okay? And so they said that, according to what she is saying, that this, her aunt, has got absolutely nothing to do with her. That they are the ones who are even against her. That these people are the same people who are not even happy that she succeeded in marrying the Ooni of Ife. That these were the people who were insulting her, that she has stayed at home and she has gotten old at home. These are the people who started insulting her that about 18 years ago, Kabiyesi had asked her hand in marriage. She rejected Kabiyesi. Why did she agree 2 years ago to marry Kabiyesi? These are people who feel like she's not good enough for Kabiyesi. These are people who feel like she's too old for Kabiyesi. These are people who will do anything to tarnish her image. Now, these people are not working in her interest. That the last time she checked, they don't even want anything good for her. That this aunt of hers, though she goes to the family house, that she has not seen this woman. Like, she has not seen this woman for over, how many years now? That most times she travels and when she comes back, they will tell her this woman has visited the palace. But they should ask the woman, when was the last time she saw the woman? That even though she lives in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that she does not see this woman. The other time the woman came to the palace, according to her, was when Ebony came back with, her son. The woman was there to celebrate with the palace. That she saw the woman, but from afar. Very far off, and instead of just passing, that she greeted, because the woman was sitting with other people, she greeted, and that was it. She's never had a conversation with this woman for a very long time. She has absolutely nothing. That maybe, just maybe, she did this so that if something happens, they will attribute it to her. That she is so upset, like she was so upset. That why is it that anything that has to do with the Lafogidi, they call her? Why do they not call everybody? Hey, they said the wahala in the palace this time, they say Blublo is so angry that she is blowing brimstone and fire all over the place. They say palace is shaking like this. Palace is hot over the same Olori Naomi. Over the same Olori Naomi. Yes, so my people, they say a person who sells his brother to the enemy will also sell his master when given the chance. Now, a lot of people are, doubting that information she's giving. People are saying it's not true, that she knows something about it. But as at now, they say the woman, of course, has not said anything. Like, the woman has not said whether Blublo is involved or not, but people around, especially the Ooni of Ife, is thinking that Blublo has something to do with it. The woman has said, herself is saying she wasn't the one the Akowi Oba saw. That she was not the one Akowi Oba saw. But Akowi Oba is not a boy. Neither is he a child. Neither is he somebody who is blind, okay? From where he described that he saw the woman to where his office is, you could have seen it clearly. And they were even asking, to be sure, what time did they return the document? Was it at night and all of that? He said no, that they returned the document around 1 p.m. that day, 1 p.m., between 1 p.m. and 15 p.m. that day. So it was in broad daylight. And so there is no way Akowi Oba would have not seen her well. He said he can swear that he saw, that woman when they were returning the document, and when they were carrying that document, he also saw that woman. So Blublo is saying she's not the one, and Kabiyesi is so upset. Kabiyesi doesn't even know what to believe anymore, because Blublo has washed her hands off, that she would never no matter how desperate she is, that when she opened her mouth to tell Kabiyesi that she will no longer fight Kabiyesi, she will be on the side of her husband. She will be supportive towards her husband. She will never join hands with anybody who wants to be enemy to the Ooni of Ife, to fight the Ooni of Ife again. That she meant every bit of it. That she will never, ever do that again. That is stupidity for anybody to behave that way towards their own husband. And right now, she is aware that it is truly stupidity, that she would never, ever put herself to doing something like that to the Ooni of Ife. She is swearing and everything. And with the way everybody is going, Akowi Oba said he saw the woman. Akowi Oba said he saw that they handed over that document to Gospel. And, you know, the woman is related to Blublo, and Blublo is denying. So right now, everything, but it's looking like the one person who is telling the truth right now is the Akowi Oba. Because the document that they gave to him that made him to release this register is a document that they have evaluated, that is the chief in council and everybody. And they said, you know, most of them who are working with the Ooni of Ife, like employment, being employed by the Ooni of Ife, if that document was given to any one of them, they would have done the same thing, because it came in the letterhead paper of the Ooni of Ife. It came in Ooni of Ife's stamp. It came in Ooni of Ife's seal. So it's not the Akowi Oba that did something wrong. It's people who forged that document that did this wrong. And the good thing is that they have seen it. And Akowi Oba is a man that is an upright man from what they are saying. And they said, Akowi Oba said he is ready to swear before the ancient sword. He's ready to swear before anything. And you know what the ancient sword is for the Yoruba people, for those in Ile-Ife. It's not something you can't even, you won't even be able to open your mouth and say that in the palace if you're innocent. And so for the man to be hitting his hands on his chest and saying this is something that everybody now knows, that the man acted based on, you know, him just doing his job. It wasn't based on any kind of reward and all of that. Things have been happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. A lot have been happening. See, there's nothing these people will not do to make sure that Queen Naomi does not return back to the palace. But God passed all of them. And this is how God will continue to open their bomb, open their bomb, open their bomb. These are not matters they take to go and meet Yanifa, because Yanifa is very busy doing her own thing. And they say lately, since everything is calm in the palace, they say Yanifa has been going and coming back, Yanifa is supposed to come back at the end of this month, where they will be doing the full moon ritual for Olori Naomi. The woman is very busy, you know, attending to other traditional issues, okay? And so she cannot just remain inside the palace. But it is a very serious problem that is going on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.